crafty, but is it really? Yeah, her name is Crafty. Yeah, girl, let's see here. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said, well, CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said, well, yeah, CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. Yeah. Ever since she was a little girl, she said, I like to make things with my hands. I like to make some art that I can put up on a wall, or maybe put it in the mail, and maybe someday someone will get it, you know. Yeah, you know I like to make myself some Christmas cards. Yeah, I like to make all types of stuff. I like to take little scraps of paper, I like to put them all together real cool. Yeah, don't you know that it's fun? I like to do it, yeah. Yeah, say CraftyRia, that's the name, yeah. CraftyRia, say it now, Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. She does now. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool, yeah. You know, she streams on YouTube, it's true. You just gotta put a name right in there, hit subscribe. You should, yeah. And all you ever see are both her hands, you know. Makes me kind of suspicious, you know, that's all I'm saying. You know, maybe she's not a human being. I mean, it's possible. We got all types of things in the chat. You know, we got cows, we got chickens, we got people who supposedly have faces. We got all types of people here too, yeah. You know, maybe she's, you know, maybe she's some kind of creature. Maybe she's got tentacles. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's got tentacles and she's got hands, animatronic human hands on the ends of two sticks, and she just puts those in front of the camera and does all the crafts, which would make it even more impressive than it already is. You know, just the dexterity involved in such a thing. You know, it would be ridiculous, you know. Yeah. Don't you know her name is CraftyRia? I figured out a secret. She's an...
Hello, everybody. Welcome in to Monday Night Live. I hope everyone's having a great day. Today is not Wednesday, it's Monday, May 26th. I hope you're having a good day. If it is a holiday for you, like it is here in the U.S., I hope you're having a good and safe weekend. I'm just moving my camera so all of the word CraftyRia shows. All right, I hope you're all having a good day. And thanks for being here. Hello, Christine. And hello, Destaloo. And oh my goodness, Carol's on time. We better leave and start over again. I'm just teasing, Carol. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. And yeah, Carol's like, I'm on time today. All right. So today I have a Mad Lib picked out of this regular Mad Lib book. And if anybody would like to volunteer to be the Mad Lib word picker, that would be awesome. If not, I will try to keep track of the words on my own with varying degrees of success. And I think Mad Lib should work. There, it does work. All right. I hope everyone's having a good day. The weather here has been very nice. Well, today it's been in the maybe low 70s, upper 60s. It's been a beautiful weekend, and we rode our bikes this weekend a little bit on Saturday. And then Friday, we took a little road trip over to Jungle Gyms in Cincinnati. It is an international market. And I found Scorch peanut bars there. So excited. They have a little Australia section. So we got some of those. We got some violet crumble. And just a whole bunch of other junk food that we probably do not need, but from all over the place. I did find Stella D'Oro cookies that I have been looking for years. The assorted cookies, love those very much. If you've ever had them, you know what I'm talking about. Very unique cookie flavor. Very good. All right. So today I'm not sure what we're going to do. Destaloo, you've been to Jungle Gyms. Yes, isn't it great? We went to the original one in Fairfield. I think it's in Fairfield. And there's another one in Cincinnati. But we went to the OG Jungle Gyms. It's an amazing place. If you are ever traveling through Cincinnati, you should go. And if you could go to the one in Fairfield, I recommend that one. Look it up on your map, your GPS or whatever, and find it. Plan to spend a couple hours there. And if you're not close to home, bring a cooler with some ice, and because there's a lot of food you could end up getting. But it is really cool. They have like this Elvis bear that sings, and they have their bathrooms look like you're going into a porta-john or whatever. It's just it's like this themed shopping experience. It's really cool. There's like jungle animals outside. There's a monorail. I think they only use for events. But anyway, it's just a really cool place. It's an amusement park of grocery stores. And they have spots for all different countries, regions around the world and stuff. So really cool. Really, really cool. So, yeah. So last week we did some manly cards, and then on last Wednesday night I did some manly cards also on Twitch. And I want to show you what I made with one of the cards that on Monday night I said I was going to throw away because it had marks on it and I did not think I could recycle it. Do you guys remember this card with the airplane and the car? I cut the front apart. I put some silver paper behind the opening of the car. This piece was on the inside, and it said something about from your sister. So, and I put some foam dots behind the trees to give it some dimension. And then I did this one here with the airplane and an airplane sticker. And then this was just a scrap of green paper I cut out because I thought it needed more. So I just went ahead and made those two cards. Out of the card I said I was going to throw away. So I did not throw it away. I turned it into two cards, which is kind of cool. And then I made this card with this hunting set of stickers. I used the jacket, and this was a sympathy card. But the reason I'm showing it now is it has this envelope. I ended up cutting or doing it in an A2 size. And of course it's too small. The card is really small for the envelope. But I want to show you how you can take an envelope that is too big and make it smaller. We're going to try this. This envelope, of course, matches perfectly. So I want to use it for this card. I'm afraid to put this small of a card inside this envelope, because you have all this extra space and it's a different thickness going through the machine, especially with this sticker that's 3-dimensional, it could tear the envelope easy. So let's make the envelope a little bit smaller to fit the card. Let's start with doing that, and then we will move on to the rest of the stuff. Let's start with a word, though, for the Mad Lib. Let's start with 3 adjectives. Let me put those in here. All right, you guys put some adjectives in the chat. I will try to keep up with them. All right. So what I'm going to do with this card, I want to utilize this flap. I don't want to take a whole another envelope, though. I want to utilize the envelope as well. So I'm going to place the card in the center, kind of that. Let me get my scoring board. You guys might have an idea what I'm going to do. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I'm kind of winging it. All right. So I'm going to set this in my scoring board, and I'm going to score. It doesn't have to be exact. The card, you know, have it be as close to the center as possible. I'm going to score with a little bit of space left over. I like to make the envelope a little bigger than the card. So I've got about 1/8 of an inch on that side and 1/8 of an inch on this side. Give it a couple scores there. And then I'm going to turn it sideways. I'm going to do the same thing here with 1/8 of an inch left over on the bottom. So no measuring, no fancy measuring. So I just made those score lines. If you don't have a scoring board, you could just fold it over. Just give yourself a little bit of room. And I'm going to move the card out of the way. So here we have, I think you can see the score lines pretty good. And let me get a pair of scissors here. Actually, I'm going to use my paper trimmer to make this easy. I am going to trim off the very edge, all of the folds. Do I want to do that? Yes. But before I do that, I want to keep the card together. So I don't want it to break into 2 pieces because I want to keep it lined up. So I'm going to put some painter's tape because then that will hold the front and the back together. All right. There. So now we have this part freed up. And then I am going to, on this part, I'm going to cut right along that score line there on the bottom. Purple, lavender, and violet. Oh, good colors. Let me get my paper out here. Purple. Okay. Then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut along the score line right up to this fold. Right there. And the same thing over here. I'm going to turn it this way. Your lines do not have to be perfectly straight. It's just easier to use the paper trimmer. All right, so then you have this part together. I'm going to miter this corner here a little bit. And I'm going to miter this one. And I'm going to miter this. And this. All right. I'm going to start with the bottom piece. I'm going to move this tape out of the way a little bit because that is going to get right in the way. There. So I'm going to start with that bottom piece and fold it up and put my adhesive here. Okay. And then I can take this tape off. Now, since both sheets are held together by that bottom piece. There. And then I'm going to fold this piece in, fold this piece in, get that flap out of the way, and I can even miter this part a little bit more. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then I'm going to put tape on here and on this side. And fold these pieces in. There's a little tape sticking out, so I wanted to get that off there. So now you have this envelope just like this. And I know it looks a little wonky, but your return address is going to go here. Your stamp's going to go there. That's not going to look bad. And your card will fit in there perfectly. And then you can seal it to close it as you normally would. How awesome is that? So if you have any of those really cool envelopes and they're too big for what you need them for, now you have a perfectly sized envelope. You could take any size envelope and cut them down this same way. Like if you have a slimline card, but it's not as long as the office supply envelope, you can cut it down the same way. So there you go. A cheater way to shrink down an envelope and make it look like it was still meant to be for the card. Okay, now on to crafting. Now on to the crafts. I have some cards here to recycle, left over from last week. Let's see. Some of them are kind of manly-ish. Some are regular. That's an inside of a card. Like this would be fun. And the birthday, I think, would be fun. Let's do those. Let's start with those. We'll go from there. Do a couple birthday cards. Maybe a congratulations card. I don't know. All right. We may not have enough participation to do the Mad Lib. We'll see. If I get some more participation, we'll continue. Otherwise, we'll just save it for next week. Let me get some card bases out. Maybe white for this. I'm thinking this card here could be on a an A2 size card because we don't need all of that bottom part. Or although it is a brand new card, so we really don't even need to. We don't need that. We don't need to waste a card base. What could we do to spruce this up? Do I have Happy Birthday ribbon? I mean, yes, I know I do, but I don't know where it is. It's not up there. I don't think I have Happy Birthday ribbon handy. Ooh, I have some stars. What else do I have? I'm just looking at my ribbon wall to see what I've got over there. I have this neat tape. I could do some stripes across the bottom. I could do red, blue, and gold. Maybe. Red, green, and gold, maybe. Or red, green, and blue. All right, let's use this stuff up. Let's see, what colors do I want to use? I think the red looks good, and the blue, and let's go with some green. Yeah, let's give this a try. I'll put blue along the bottom. Let's see if I can get this to start. Yep, I have to cut it though. It's not like washi tape. All right, Ange, thanks for stopping in. Thank you. All right, let's put this across the bottom here. And let's do green. I would have cut this out, but it's a new card. I don't want to waste the card base. This tape's kind of pretty, but it's not like washi tape. It's more metallic, so it doesn't tear. And red. Maybe I'll even do gold and silver. I don't know if I'll be able to fit. Gold would definitely go good because there's gold metallic on here. So let's do red and then gold. Maybe I'll do gold and then red. If I can find the starting point. It's very thin tape. It's very hard to find the starting point. I can feel it. There we go. Maybe. There we go. Maybe. There we go. All right. All right. Red, not red, gold. You'd think I'd know what colors these are by now in this point of my life. Okay, and then red. Up at the top. It is very, yes, it does look rainbow iridescent. I'll move it around in a minute and you'll see. It is rainbow iridescent. All of them are. You can see how they're all rainbow iridescent. It's very cool. It's beautiful tape. But yeah, the camera really does pick up the rainbow. They don't look as rainbow iridescent in person as much. They're more colorful. I'm going to set these aside because I have an idea for these scraps. All right, and then this side, I'm just going to trim the tape carefully to trim only the tape and not the card on this side, since it is a fold. See, the back of the tape is all silver, but the front is colorful. I'm going to make some confetti to go on the cupcakes, sprinkles. This could take a while, so I'm only going to put a few of each color on because it's going to take a long time. But we'll put some on each. Oh, I could cut them shorter. Maybe. Let's put one there. Yeah. Where'd it go? I'll put a couple red on there. Wonder if I could cut more than one. And then peel them off this way. That might be a little bit of a time saver. I'll put one more on here. You finally went down to the sandwich shop here in town. They've been there for a year or so. I got the 10-inch. They're huge. They also have a 20-inch. Oh my goodness. Welcome in, Michelle. Happy Jersey Shore. I hope you're having a good weekend. Do you know the song Jersey Girl by Bruce Springsteen? You should be singing that this weekend. It's a great song. Put this other one there. All right. Great times. Good, good. Glad you were able to stop in. All right. I'm going to take the blue one and I'm going to do the same thing. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. That's what you have to say when you do this. You're loving this card. Excellent. I wasn't sure what to do. I've never used these tapes before, so I'm glad to finally use them. You're going to the boardwalk. So there we have some sprinkles. I'll put a couple more blue sprinkles and then some green. Excellent. I hope you have fun down at the boardwalk. These are kind of big sprinkles, but if you wanted smaller sprinkles, you could cut them in half. How about some green sprinkles? So I'm just using the leftover tape that I cut off here. Very innovative, yes. See, I'm using my scraps. Something I don't always do. Put that there. Put this green one up here. Put a green one here. I'm just kind of randomly sticking them on there. And like I said, if you want to do something like this and you want your sprinkles smaller, just cut them in half. You don't have to make them big. I know you like the scraps. Let's make 2 more. Michelle, did you see the card I made from the card I almost threw away that I showed at the early on in the stream? I thought when I made this, I thought Michelle would be so proud. Okay, so there we have some sprinkles and we have some pretty glittery tape. Okay, last Monday, I had that card with the airplane and the car, and it had something on them like, oh, we used to wish we were far apart. Now I wish we were together. And it was from a sister to a brother or something like that. So I cut out the car, and you know, it had those little stains on it. So I cut out the car. I put some silver paper behind it, cut out the trees, and put them on pop dots. This is from the inside of the card. So I made that. And then this here is the other plane, airplane. I put a sticker. I tore a piece of the front of the card. And then this is the scrap from here. There was a cloud I tore out, and then I just tore a cloud out of that. And I had this scrap of green paper that I just made into some trees there. So there, I made 2 cards out of a card that I came so close to throwing in the trash. So yeah. I tore and I saved a card from the trash. I never tear either. And then Ange might remember Wednesday night, I made this card, but it came with this envelope. And the envelope, the original card was bigger. So today I cut the envelope down to make it the perfect size for the envelope. So if you want to see how to do that, that's the first thing I did on stream. So you can always go back and look at it later. You got wheat with smoked turkey, Munster cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, red pepper, onion, black olive, cucumber, and garlic. Ugh! Garlic. Right up to the last word. You had me until the last word. Ange. Somebody ban Angela. Right up to that last word, she's putting bad words in the chat. It sounds great up until the last word. I know you did warn me. You warned me to block my eyes, but I had to read it. It's like a train wreck. You can't stop watching. So this is the tapes I used. I think I got them from Temu for like a couple dollars. I know you said plug my eyes. In all fairness, you warned me. I knew it was going to have mayo of sorts on there. So anyway, this tape is really cool. I like it a lot. It's the first I've used it. It's not like a washi tape. It's metallic. Bad word for you is the olives. I'll take olives any day. The aioli, which is a fancy name for mayonnaise. It's a disguised name for mayo. Don't like it. No way. But all the rest of it sounds good. Now, by red pepper, is it red bell pepper? I like red pepper, but it doesn't like me. So, yeah, we have this. I would probably not get the red pepper only because it would make me burp for days. So I'm going to do this on the inside. I'm going to take these pieces. Michelle, I'm doing this for you. I'm just putting a few of these across the top. The larger pieces that I have left over here. I'll do 3. Because the blue is too small. And I'm just going to trim that edge off. There. So we got a little bit of sparkle on the inside of the card. Oh, you made a couple of bookmarks. Excellent. I got an email from a company that makes laminators, and they wanted to know if I wanted one and if I would do a video. And I'm like, well, yeah, if you're going to send me a free laminator, I'll do a video. I was thinking of making a bookmarks. Laminated bookmarks. And maybe some card embellishments. So I haven't heard back from them. We'll see. I think bookmarks would be great with a laminator. So I will take it. I also heard from another company for some paint by number kits. And I told them what ones I wanted, but I have not heard back from them. I'm not sure about, I saw your comment earlier, might have been Desta, to use red tape for the things. I'm not sure if I could get them to look good. Let's try if I can find the edge. Here we go. And smash burgers. Table scatter. Yeah, that's a good idea. Or even like dried flowers in the middle. That might be a great idea. And we're doing a Mad Lib. If there's enough people to participate, we need adjectives. I'm not sure if we'll have enough people. I'm not sure if I can cut these out into a circle. This tape is too... No, this isn't going to work. This tape is not stiff enough. Yes, ephemera flower, something like that. Or, you know, I have this... I just now thought of it. I have these like little confetti pieces. They're little stars and hearts, I think. And I have a ton of them. And you can put a little bit of glitter and that sort of thing. I might try that. I don't think this is going to work on these. It's very hard to make this into a circle. I will try though. These are not perfect circles. Anyway, whoops, it tears easy. Like, no, I don't know. Yeah, no, and it's not big enough anyway, so that's not going to look good. All right, well, we're going to skip that. I'm just going to leave them. That's not going to work well. Yeah, little bits of stuff. And I have those little tiny polymer clay flowers too. That might make a good bookmark. So there, I think I'm just going to leave that as is. I don't think I have any. No, that doesn't say happy birthday. I don't think I have anything that says happy birthday that I could put across the bottom. I don't know if the clay pieces would work because they might be too thick, but I'll have to experiment and see. But that's the fun part. I'll get a laminator and play. That would be fun. All right, so that card is done. Now, let's see. What next? I thought I had another card out. Did I take out the other? Yes, I did. This card. If you were watching Wednesday night, I made a card exactly the same Wednesday night because I happen to have this, two of these. So I'll do one more because I love this. This is a great card front. And it's so me because it is crazy and bright. Let's see if I can get this to be okay. You can kind of see a little bit of that writing. All right, it's good enough. This is from David, Brenda, Nick, and Tyler. Brenda, I'm assuming Brenda's the one who wrote this. You wrote too close to the words. Brenda, if you're watching, I don't know who Brenda is. I'm going to save these pieces because look, they're blue on one side and yellow on the other side. And they could be used for something. A mink. I've heard of mink machines. I have to see. I bought your Sizzix machine on Facebook Marketplace. The woman also threw in her mink machine. Is the mink machine what they use for, I was just going to say, there you go, for foiling. You put the answer in right as I was saying it. Yes. I have some foiling stuff. And I've never used it, but I think you can use a laminator, a laser printer and a laminator, if I'm not mistaken. I've never tried. But I believe. Oh, and by the way, you guys, I want to tell you what we got last week. We got a bird feeder with a camera. A regular seed bird feeder. I talked about it last Monday, I think. And then we love it so much that we got a hummingbird feeder with a camera. And I think I have a YouTube short of it. But to our hummingbird feeder came an Oriole. I was so excited. I put it on TikTok. I put a TikTok video, a Facebook thing. I believe I put a YouTube short, maybe not. If I didn't, I will. I'm going to do lots of little mini videos If I could figure out how to get it from TikTok to Facebook, because it has some cool music. I mean, TikTok to YouTube. I have to figure it out. Laser printer and a laminator will work, but Mink or fuse machine works better. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a Mink or fuse machine, but I'm going to try to figure out how to do it because I have foil. Oh, right, right. The laser printer does something to help fuse the stuff. Right. I have a laser printer. We have a color laser. And, yeah. So, I'm going to make this just a little bit smaller because I want room for bling. Michelle, come on over. I will hand you a bunch. I'll come to you. I want an excuse for a vacation. I'll come to you. I'll bring a stack of them. Angel, come here first. Pick me up on the way, and we'll go to you. But yeah, you can buy laser printed things to work with it, and I'm sure you can buy them inexpensively on Etsy. I wonder if people just do that. You don't have to buy them from an expensive company. I don't believe. I need to find out, because then I'm going to go into business selling laser printed stuff. Gee, CraftyRia, how did you get rich? Well, I just laser printed things. All right, I'm going to do this. I did this Wednesday night. Last Wednesday. So if you watched Wednesday night, you're getting a rerun. The foil is toner foil and not a hot foil. Oh, I better check my foil. I'll have to figure out how to do this. First of all, let's see if I get the laminator. We have a laminator, an older one. Bling, I know. I'm using the bling. I'm going to turn it around. Oh, they both have pink. We're going to have 3 pinks next to each other, but that's okay. That's part of being random. This is a medium size bling. It's not the really tiny stuff, and it's not the really big stuff. Ooh, you have a bunch of purple. Excellent. I don't usually bring stuff on vacation to craft with. That's going to give me 4 of those pinks in a row. Let's do this side. And we'll do this. You guys, we should really plan a craft get together. Oh, Michelle, I made a great one. Is it a 4-year-old boy or girl? Because this one would be great for a boy. The one I made Wednesday would be a good boy card. It's for a girl. Okay. Then this one would probably not be as good for a 4-year-old girl. Trolls. Oh, this is dinosaur. All right. Trolls, like those troll dolls with the hair? Or is it a different kind of troll? I'm going to use these leftover pieces and stick them in the center of these Poppy Troll. I don't know what Poppy Troll is. I guess that's what those are, those troll dolls. Destilou's all for the get-together idea. So what I was thinking is rent an Airbnb. Oh, Poppy is the girl. Okay, thank you. I don't have kids, grandkids, or any of that. I don't know these things. Rent an Airbnb that has enough space to sleep, I don't know, 10 people or so, but has a huge table. And, yeah. I think that would be more inexpensive than... Are these even sticky? Yeah, they are. Probably near me, since I'm selfish. Ohio. There. And I will just put this on the inside. I don't know. And yeah, we'll see. Can you get there by car? Yes. It would be drivable by car from the continental US and Canada. It's not on any, nothing exotic. Although I'd love to do it in, I'd love to do it like on the beach or something, but you know. When is the best time to visit Ohio? Late spring, summer, and early fall. Or fall during, I know, during pumpkin show. But it'll get expensive around here during pumpkin show. It's third week in October. Fall is beautiful because of the fall colors. If you don't have fall colors where you live, you could come here and enjoy the fall colors. Let me see that other card. This was the card I thought would be cool for a boy, Michelle. This has said something to a good, something about to a grandson or whatever. So I found this in my stash and I stuck it on there. I gave him a googly eye. I used a little bit of that trim for the thingy, you know, to make that package match. And then there we go. So that is what I did with that card. It was a brand new card and the inside was really cool. So I didn't have a lot to do to it. Fun times. But then, yeah, then I just made this one. So there we go. Let's put that over there. Put this over here so I can keep track what I made today versus what I made prior to today. Now, what else are we going to do? So I need a party planner. Who wants to plan this thing? Oh, okay. Let's see. And we would be about an hour from an airport if anybody wanted to fly. I thought about doing one in the same city as the airport, but then the cost of the venue would be more expensive up there. I don't know. We'll have to see. That's kind of cool. I wonder if I could do, if I could cut that down for an A2 size card. Let's play with this. I guess we're doing birthday cards today. I didn't plan to do birthday cards. I don't plan to do anything. This is really pretty. This is a sample card, and this is from, I don't know, Hallmark Business Expressions. I don't know where I got this card. If someone sent it to me or if Hallmark sent it to me, I have no idea. Yeah, I think I'm going to make this smaller. I'm not going to keep it humongous. Let me see. I think this would work. Do I want to do it this way, or it would be a little bit that way? Maybe landscape view. Let's cut it apart and see. Okay, let's chop apart the inside portion. I could use this happy birthday on the inside of the card and use this sentiment for a different card. I just don't want to waste the sentiment. So we have this happy birthday portion. Cut that off and trim it down. So I think I'll put that on the inside because it will look good with the front of the card. I'm going to have to trim a little bit off of the balloons. So I'll trim some off the top balloon and off the bottom balloon. Don't throw it. Oh, it's too late. I already chopped it to go 5x7, but that's okay. Maybe 5x7 would have been better, Michelle. I already chopped it. I chopped it up. All right. So yeah, there we have that. I actually kind of like that. What am I not throwing? I didn't throw this piece away, if that's what you meant. Destaloo. All right, Desta, cat, behave yourself. All right. I would like something down here, maybe. I don't know. I don't want it to say happy birthday down there because this will say happy birthday already on the inside. So maybe just a little bit of bling or something. All right. Birthday cake sticker. I don't think I have birthday cake stickers. Do I, that I don't remember? Let's put this here. It's an M name, right? Miranda. Meredith, right. To me, you're Destaloo. Oh, you're just throwing it out there. Okay. I'm like, wait a minute. Do I have? I don't think I have birthday cake stickers. I might in my birthday stuff, but I don't have my birthday stuff out. You know, I don't have them where I can get to them. Go get it. No, I can't. I can't get it from where I am. It is too cray. Let's see. What do I have? I'm looking to see what is near me. I don't think I have anything. Let me see. I mean, I have lots of stuff. I just don't think I have any birthday things that are near me. Maybe a swirl. Do I have a neat swirl? No. I don't have any button balloons. Whoops. Let me see. Let me look in this thing. I have this little thing here that says, have a great birthday, but it already is going to say happy birthday on the inside. What else do I have? I don't think I have anything else. I'm not sure I like that. I don't think. What else do I have? That's just regular bling. That's not exciting. All right, maybe I could do have a great birthday. It would go here. Yeah, I'll just do that. Oh, wait, I think I have gifts. Let me see what I have in here. Hold on. I have those, but I don't think that's going to be any good. That's what I was looking for. I don't think I have anything else in here that is gonna work. Okay. What does this stuff say? No, those are little. These are all very big. Not a good color. Okay, let's go with this. Have a great birthday in yellow. It just needs something down there. And then the inside says happy birthday. So I think that's fine. There we go. I'm just reading what these say. Seasons, dream, Santa, hurry, love bug. Yeah. Okay. We're good. That is what we have. Okay. Okay. There we go. There was that one. Now what? Now, where is the big bag of cards that I just had? What did I do with them? I just had them. Oh, here they are. I put them in a place that I normally wouldn't put them. You planted again today and you are in pain. Well, you have to go slow. We've been bike riding, so that's what we have done, and my legs, back, and neck are sore. This one here is a belated card. I wonder what I could do with that. This one here is another one that is. I need to get my birthday embellishments out before I make too many more of these birthday cards. Let's try something else. I know, pulling weeds and planting are, there's something else. I still need to do our indoor gardens and start tomatoes and such. I thought maybe I had a neat owl sticker to go with that, but I do not. What am I going to do? All right, no, none of these. I'm not feeling it, you guys. Maybe that. Don't I have stars? Where are my stars? I bet my stars would look good with that. There was something else I was going to pull out of here, but I don't know which one. Okay. I'm telling you, little bits of exercise will get you. Let's see. My glitter stars from the other day. They might be in this thing. I still have all of those things. Where are my glitter stars? They're not in here. They're not in my thing, with my thing. All right. They would be really good on there. Let me look on my desk. I have other stars that are not glitter. Here they are. I'm thinking these stars will go really good on this. I might have to go 5x7. With this. Yeah, because I'm not going to get the words congratulations. on there. I may not even get very much congratulations on the 5x7. We'll see. I'm not sure I want to use even white. Let me get a colorful, because this is a cream color and it would not be that great with the white, but I bet it would look really good with the blue. Let's do it. Let's do the blue. Okay. This is your special day. It's for you to enjoy. Your imprint appears here. Maximum 45 letters and spaces per line. And it has, this is from the Gallery Collection. And you can go to their website, thegallerycollection.com, and you can order samples of cards. And you can use them in card making. I'm not sure if that's why they're giving away samples. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure they're not giving away samples for that reason. But oh, I could cut this crookedly. Let's do this again. Let's do it straight. There we go. Can you make it a Veterans Day card? Red, white, and blue? It could be, but it says congratulations. So I'm not sure how much congratulations would be appropriate for Veterans Day. It would be a good graduation card. All right, how much do I have to cut off the top and the bottom? That much and that much and a little bit. But you're right, with the stars it would be good. Congratulations-ish. So that's about how much I have to cut off of the edges. So I'm going to try to keep the big star on each side of congratulations. Let's see. Oh no, I'm going to have to cut more. You bought Mindless Crafting's Veterans Stamp Set. Oh, excellent. I'm going to have to cut those stars. I don't have a lot of like patriotic stuff. Let's see. And that will work. I'm going to trim this a little bit closer. And then I'm going to cut up to this star here and see what I've got going on here. How much do I have to take off the top? A little bit. Halfway through that star, maybe. They love getting them. Oh, I bet they do. I bet for sure. Okay. Okay, there. I think that will work. It shows just a little tiny bit of a blue border, but I'm afraid to chop off too much more. Because I don't want to take away too much of this card. And then I have these to do some extra decorating with. Do I have a good ribbon that I could maybe put, not across the bottom, because the word congratulations is there. No, maybe I'll just leave it and do the stars. We'll do stars, no ribbon. And I do have some, I believe I have a couple packs of Echo Park paper that is like 4th of July patriotic, and I may do some of those next month to be prepared for 4th of July. And then those cards could also be used for Veterans Day and stuff like that. So I have some purple. Definitely got to get some blue in here. Let's see what the little colors are. Red, purple, I have green. So I have red, purple, green. That's the same color. Purple, blue, yes. I had to at least have a blue. And I really like these stars. I don't have a little gold star. I have a medium-sized gold, which I could kind of put there, maybe. Blue. Put purple up here. Put a green here. Put a red here. And then what others? Yeah, I think it would be a really good graduation card. I want to put something up here. There. And another small one here. Maybe more purple. I like to save the red and green for Christmas cards, really. There. I think that will be good because that's the only blue. That'll be good. And we'll save the red and green, as many of those as I can for Christmas, since I do mostly Christmas cards. I think this is a great idea. I would love to get more of these. All right. More of these stars. I wonder where they came from. I wonder if Dollar Tree has something like this. I know I had gotten a lot of red hearts, red and pink hearts that are table scatter that are not self-adhesive. I'll have to look for stars. That's it. You just tell me, Michelle. I will send it to you for your promotion. Are you up for a promotion? Is it happening? That would be awesome. And I'll send it to myself for when I ride my bike 100 miles in June. There's a American Heart Association challenge. You can get a ribbon for doing cycling 100 miles in June, in the month of June. So I'm going to try that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can send you a you deserve it and your employer doesn't know what they're doing card. I'm still bitter. I've been where you are, Michelle. I felt that same bitterness. It's a sympathy card, yes. No, really, it's your employer's loss. They have no idea what they passed up. And that still looks crooked, doesn't it? That's okay. We're going to have a crooked sentiment. Not everything can be straight. I'm bitter for you, Michelle. Let's see. Let's go with blue, since the card base is blue. Will this work? Is this a good size? Yeah, if I trim that. And you know what? I'm going to do something I never do. I'm going to cut it with scissors since it's crooked. I'm going to cut it very close to the words. There. There we go. Nobody's going to know that that was crooked. Nothing on merit. I know, it's very, that makes me even more mad, right? That would make me mad. And there. And I even cut the end off with scissors. We're going all willy-nilly and crooked. All willy-nilly. Okay. This is your special day. It is for you to enjoy. So see, no matter what kind of special day it is, if it is a promotion or a birthday or a graduation or whatever, it would work. Retirement, right. That's it. I'll send it to you on your retirement, Michelle. Congratulations on the new job you found. Since the last one, you know, since the last one overlooked you. All right, I'm not sure what else in here I could do. I'm not feeling these cards very well. Let me see. What do I have here? These are blank cards. Stickers. Look at this. I have bookmarks. I could laminate these with my new laminator if I ever get it. I wonder if any of these things, any of my nautical things would go good on this card. Yes, maybe. So we have this card, and it is really pretty. It looks almost like, I don't know if you can see, I think the camera's picking it up. It looks like a painting, canvas. So, you, me, and the sea, that is too big. Beach life, peace, love, sandy feet. I think maybe beach life might be good. Let me see what else I have. I have some of these nautical things. That's too big. The ocean is calling. Nope, too big. Nope. This I might be able to put on the inside. Oops. Let me see what I've got. What does this say? Well, that's a sailboat. That might be okay. All right. Welcome aboard. Life's a beach, but that's more for a beach card, not so much a boat card. Okay, let me see. Any others that are loose in here? No. That's a little sailboat. Maybe too little. Okay, so we have this guy, adventure. I think this is what you mean, Desta. All right, Michelle, have a wonderful time at the arcades. Win big. So this could go almost anywhere. I could, though, put that there maybe. Or peace, love, and sandy feet. Maybe. I kind of like peace, love, and sand. I like the way that the shape of that better. We could put this adventure over here. I'm not sure I like the adventure down here because it takes up so much of the pretty water part. So I think I'll leave it with peace, love, and sandy feet. I'm going to use this nail file and just take off the little perforated areas. There. Put that there. That looks good. There. Where is my thing? Here's my thing. Yeah, it's red. It looks better. It does. Looks pretty good. Let's line it up with the top of the card. I could put this on the inside, maybe something else on the inside. What could go for writing on that has a nautical vibe to it, that is in the right orientation? That's got a white background. Oh, here we go. This matches. It's the same shape. All right. And I'll just put that on the inside just to write a sentiment on, since it's shaped like that and it's got the red. Okay, there. I think I'm just going to leave it. Just leave it be, because I don't think anything else is going to work. I do not think it will work. The only other thing I could think to do would be to use a piece of this as the sail. No, I don't think I like it. Okay, skip that. Just leave it just like that. Okay, that was easy. Not much. Not much to do. And what else do I have here? Let me see. Do I have more nautical things in here? Since I have my nautical stuff out. That's pretty. What about this word adventure? Will it cover up that? No. Maybe no. It's a shame that they have these tabs there. No, I don't see anything in here. This is all marked up on the front. That's not going to work. Okay, never mind that. Put that away. Oh, there was the Santa card. Wasn't there a nautical Santa? I think there was in here. There's also this that is sort of nautical. And a lighthouse. I think we did that lighthouse already. And I haven't, even another lighthouse. But here is Nautical Santa. This would be good for Christmas in July. Wouldn't that make a good Christmas in July card? Because that's what Santa is doing in July. He's out there on his sailboat. Where's my bone folder? Here it is. I'll have to trim it down. He has his, well, it's not really July, I guess, because he has his lifeboat with his stuff, but it still would be a good Christmas in July card, I think. We're going to go with it. Let me move these out of the way. me give this a trim to make it a little smaller than 5. So 4 7/8 by almost 7. Do I want it all the way to the bottom? Yeah. And I have to mark it on here where I want it. The sailboat print is called Into the Sunset. I'm thinking about buying it. Oh, the card that I made, not this. That card, Into the Sunset. That's cool. Benjamin Zidnarstik. That's what the back says. That's cool, Susan. That is a beautiful print. It is. And hello, Susan. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a good weekend. Susan's been enjoying our bird feeders as well. It is crazy to have all of these birds. I love the bird feeders with the cameras. It's a 12 by 16. Oh, yes, that is beautiful. Okay, so we have that. That will go on here. Now, what am I going to do for this? Maybe some of this nautical stuff. I don't do a lot of nautical things, really. The ahoy might be good. I could do Merry Christmas or something on that on the inside, possibly. Life's a beach, but it's not really a beach. It's more of a thing. I'm liking ahoy. I don't have my Christmas stuff out. Oh, snap. Ride the waves. Follow the stars. The ocean is calling. Like that. Ahoy, mate. All right. That's too big. Follow the stars is also too big. So ahoy is really the only size that will fit, because that is also too big. Okay. But I like ahoy. Yeah, I think just ahoy, because it's like he's saying ahoy. That's pretty cool. And like I said, this could be Christmas in July. All right, and then put this on the front here. Where's my thing? I have all of my stuff in different places today. Ahoy. Just saying, chips ahoy. are great cookies. Or Christmas at normal. You're right. Christine, this is Christmas in the normal time for you. You are correct. This is South Pacific Santa. I kind of like that on the inside. It kind of brings in the nautical colors to it, and you could write, I'm not going to write anything on it yet because it could be Christmas in July or just regular Christmas for those of you that are down under in the middle of summer. There. I will leave that like that. There we go. Do I need to do anything else to this card? Probably not. I'm going to leave it alone. Simple. Today is the day of simple cards. Maybe not all simple cards, but you know. Do I have anything else nautical? This birthday, this beachy birthday card. Beach life, but that would not go good at the bottom of a card. You, me, and the sea, no. I don't know. This is hard. Difficult. Benjamin Zidnarstik paints with his mouth. Wow. That is really cool, Susan. So this was painted with his mouth. That is amazing. That is awesome. So cool. I don't know that any of these are going to be good. I'm going to probably not do this card. Where's my envelope? I'll put this back until I am more inspired. I am not inspired by that card. What else do I have? What do I have handy? Let me see. I have cards in here. Let's see what we have. Easter, which it's past Easter. Let me see what else I have. Owls. Those might look good with that other owl card. Get well. Aw. That's so cute. Not loving it. Okay, I don't know why I'm shouting. I guess I assumed someone your age would be hard of hearing. Okay. Oh, what am I gonna do? I am uninspired. I am not inspired by any of these cards. This would be good for 4th of July. I will set that aside. That might go good with a butterfly. This is a CraftyRia print, by the way. I did not paint it with my mouth. I took it with my camera. Here's another balloony card. Okay. A balloony card. All right, let's put these those away. I have some of these really cool things. Also, where is... I have some flowers. My butterflies. Okay, move these over here. I'm making a mess. Things are getting messy. This is blank on the inside, but it's like a floral. So I thought maybe I could add some of these blue florals to it. Kind of dispersed out in it. Some that are open already. Do I have any other opens? Yes, I do. I thought I did. There's open. And okay. Yeah, I can add some of these flowers to it. Also, possibly on this card as well. Yeah, those would look good in those flowers. Yes. Let me see. Is this a new card? This is new. It's a birthday card. So I'm just going to start by taking some of these flowers and stick them in the centers of these blue ones to start off with. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Use up some of these loose ones to start off with. And what else do I have over here? I have this one as well. I'm not sure what I want to do with that one yet. I don't know that I love that. Let's see, what else do I have here? I have two of those and a butterfly. I have a bunch of loose ones on here too. Okay. Well, this little guy down in the corner here would be cute. This guy right down in that corner. And do I want to put... Put that up in that corner. That looks pretty. There. Unfortunately, most of these are blue. I'm going to cut the trails off of this guy and put him on that one. So I have these two little trails. Where could I put these? I could separate it into two single trails. Put that piece there. Well, why not? And this, I could do 3 and 3. Put kind of 3 across that flower, and I'll put 3 on this flower there. So we just have a bunch of blue, really pretty blue down there. I'm going to open this. And I'm going to put one of these ladybugs up in the corner. Up here. There. I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to let that be that card. So we have a lot of blue on the blue flowers. We have a ladybug. We have some flowers up there, and then that guy down there. I think that's pretty good. Then, where was that other card? This card. Oh, and this card has this neat matching. What did I say? Ladybug? I think I said ladybug. I meant dragonfly. I think I did say ladybug. I know that that's not a ladybug. My brain is only half thinking today. My half thinking brain has fully engaged. I have this blue butterfly. Or what else do I have? Well, I could do one of these red butterflies up there. Let's do that. And then I will put this flower. Do I want to put the flower there? Yeah, let's put this flower over top of the other flowers. Kind of down here, there, this little flower in the corner, down here, and then there's the shooting star thing I could put up there. Okay, there. So we just have added a bunch of sparkles to that little card. Made that note card a whole lot prettier. Ooh. It's missing this little piece. I'm glad I noticed that. There we go. Now, his little antenna was falling apart, but it's there. It's all there. It's all good. Excellent. All right. What else do I have that I could do really fast? I have been on the lookout for more of these butterfly stickers, and I cannot find them. Oh, although they might be on Amazon. I'm going to have to check. They might be in my Amazon cart. I just haven't purchased them. Not cart, but my storefront. I'm going to have to look. What else do I have, you guys? What else is there? Let's see. I'm just looking at some blank note cards that might benefit from some of these. Butterflies or something. I have these two. That is those two. This butterfly. All right, Christine. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for being here. You guys put some mod love in the chat for Christine. I don't know that a butterfly is going to look good on this card. That's too bright. Thank you, Destaloo. This needs something at the bottom. What does it need at the bottom? I do not know. Where is the thing I'm looking for? Where is it? Oh, I do have some of that. I think I have that in gold. I do. That would look good across the bottom. Let's do that. These are from the Dollar Tree. I've had them forever. Yeah, that'll work. And I'm going to cut it around that piece. Let me do it on this bottom one here. Let's cut it around this piece here. Chomp. And chomp there. There we go. Excellent. There. All right. Now, let me clean off my desk and I'll pull out all of the cards that we made. There we go. We did a lot because you know why? They were easy. We did a lot of pretty easy cards. We got that one. And that one, 2 note cards blinged up. This pretty birthday card with the bling. I love the way that turned out. And it has a matching envelope. And let me move all of these cards out of the way. All right. Then this plain and simple, beautiful card. The Ahoy Santa, super easy, plain and simple. The congratulations card, I love the way that came out. Then we have this plain and simple birthday card, cut down from a bigger card. Happy birthday wishes, blinged up and bright, colorful. And this crazy cupcake birthday card. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy moly, 9 cards. That's not bad. That's pretty good. And an envelope. We resized this envelope that matches this card, but it was way too large, so we resized it. That was the first thing I did. So if you want to go back and watch that to see how to easily resize an envelope, then you can watch that at the beginning of the stream. We made the card last week on Twitch. And let's see, my streaming schedule is going to be this week. Wednesday night, 7 o'clock on Twitch. Thursday night, 8 o'clock on Twitch, but that's a secret music stream. Anybody can join. I just call them secret. I play the guitar and I sing. And then Sunday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Twitch. And then, of course, next Monday again at 7 Eastern here on YouTube. So Sunday, I'm in a raid train. Sunday, fun day, raid train. I'm not sure if I'm going to do cards or what I'm going to do for the raid train. Cards or music, I'm not sure. Wednesday night, I will probably play Animal Crossing on Twitch. So if you play Animal Crossing, you might want to pop over and join me. I'm going to build an amusement park on my island. And that is it. Next Monday, I'm not sure what my theme is going to be. I never know what my theme is going to be. Just something. Cards, you know. Recycled cards, something or other. Maybe summer cards. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever happens, happens. You know how it is. I fly by the seat of my pants. And if you have any ideas about a crafting get-together over the next few months, just let me know. Send me a private message either on Discord or on Facebook, and we'll figure something out, possibly. All right. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, Christine and Ange, my awesome moderators. Thanks for being here and helping out. Also, let me post my schedule here. And there we go. And let's see, I have a Facebook group and Discord. So you can hook up either one of those places. Join the Facebook group, great group of crafters. Same thing with the Discord, great group of crafters. You can post your work and we can chat about all kinds of fun stuff. If you're visiting here on YouTube and you haven't yet subscribed, you can hit the subscribe button. It is free. If you want to watch me commercial free and you have Amazon Prime, you can come over to the Discord. No, I mean to Twitch. And I can't talk. You can come to Twitch and use your Amazon Prime sub and subscribe to me over there and get commercial-free, ad-free viewing. Otherwise, I have no ways to turn off the ads. All right, you guys, that's about it. Thank you all for being here. I will see you all next Monday. I hope everyone has a fantastic week ahead. All righty. Oh, until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.